Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share this video. My premium coaching bundle for new tax pros is a one-time payment of $1,500, which includes free tax preparation training. Also, it includes the software that you're going to need to do the work with. It's going to give you the training you need to be able to master how to use the software, which is included in this bundle. It's going to give you the different tools and resources you need inside your business to help you with being able to research and get answers to questions that clients may have. And you need to know where to go to get those answers. All that will come with this premium bundle package for clients that I work with who are looking to start their own preparation business. Uh, Option B is that you can partner up with me if you're qualified and approved to do so based on us having an initial consultation talk where you ask me a series of questions, I ask you a series of questions. We'll follow that back up with a Zoom call to see if we on the same page when it comes to how we do business, what we believe in, what our best business practices are, what our morals and integrity and values happen to be when it comes to owning and operating a business, one of this caliber, which is in the career industry of tax preparation and taxation, which is crucial. And so when you come to doing business with people, you want to be on the same page in all areas because you don't want to do business with someone who doesn't have the right intentions on doing right by the business that y'all both doing business in. And so that won't be a good fit if I'm doing business with someone who just won't do right by the business by not having the files in order, not having the right information put on the tax return, not gathering the right documents from clients that we need to have in the file folders and all those different things. We must be on the same page when it comes to how we're going to operate this business and do it in a way that it needs to be done based on IRS rules and regulations, because what you don't want to do is conduct business in a way that's going to get you in trouble and cause you to have to eventually pay fines or cause you to maybe be charged with a criminal case because you failed to not carry business in a way that's conducive to you being able to have your client's best interest at heart. So when it comes to this premium coaching program, I've been in this industry for 21 years, 15 as a business owner. And so what I do is I specialize in working with women who want to start and grow a profitable business for themselves by, number one, removing all the guesswork. Number two, giving you targeted strategic training that's going to help you maximize your results by giving you what you need to know and learn right now and building on that. And from there, help you to build a solid, profitable foundation for your business by working with you for 18 months. After those 18 months are over, you get to decide if you want to keep me on your team or not. If you decide to keep me on your team, then you make a one-time payment because this is an annual thing where I charge an annual fee for you to keep working with me. And then after you get to a certain level inside your business, then you no longer have to pay anything because at this point, it's not about the money anymore. It's about how you helping other people start their own business where you leveraging me to make it happen with, because I'm the one that's going to be helping you train your people that you're going to be hiring to work for your company, training people who want to start their own tax preparation business who will go through me and my company for those training and services, and where I'll make money from that process where you no longer have to keep investing in my coaching program year after year after year because we have a relationship built on establishing other entrepreneurs to be able to start their own business and generate income from that process is enough for me. And so when it comes to being ready for the upcoming tax season, we at the wire, we have about 17 days left in this month, all of November, December, part of January. And so the two options that's left, and I'm working with women right now who the most crucial part of the process to having your paperwork and credentials ready is called the E-File Providers application. It takes 45 to 60 days for that, along with fingerprinting. So they do a background check on you. So that process generally takes 45 to 60 days, hopefully sooner versus later. But the bottom line is if you want to be up and ready to do business for the upcoming tax season. You want to be able to go out here and spread the word to your people, let them know, hey, here's my business card. I'm doing I'm doing taxes this upcoming tax season, and I'm here to service self-employed small business owners who want to maximize their profits through the tax deductions. And so when it comes to them asking you what you do, you don't want to just give them a title to what you do. You want to give them a description of what you do that engages them and excites them to ask you more questions. So when it comes to someone asking me what I do, when it comes to what I'm leading with, as far as what service I'm leading with right now, which is my coaching program, then I'm gonna simply let that person know that I specialize in helping individuals who want to start their own tax preparation service, get started from A to Z, remove all the guesswork from that, and help them to be profitable in their first season through targeted and strategic training is what I help inspiring entrepreneurs do in this career industry of tax preparation and taxation. So if that's you, reach out to me at 773-782-1320. Let's talk, let's chat, let's see if we're a good fit for working with one another, because what you got to understand is online is a lot of noise. It can appear to be saturated because there's so many different people offering similar services when it comes to coaching programs that's designed to help you start your own tax preparation business, that you got to filter out the ones who's legit versus the ones who illegit in order to be able to help you get to the right person that's best there for you to help you get started. Because what you want to understand is everyone doesn't have your best interest at heart when it comes to helping you start your business, and you must be able to seek and filter through that and find the right fit for you. And so there's going to be some people who come across my YouTube channel who vibe with my flow, my presentation, the way I carry myself in front of the camera, and the vibes and feelings that they get from that allows them to make a decision if I'm the right one they want to work with. And if they decide I am and they're ready to take action, they generally hit me up with a telephone call or email, and we talk, we chat. They all have questions that they need answered, so I'm able to answer all their questions. I'm able to ask them a series of questions to find out where they are inside their journey when they come to get started, because that's important, because that allows me to give you targeted steps to take to help you get your business set up, especially when it comes to the paperwork portion, because the paperwork portion is the vital part to making sure you are considered a tax service. Because when it comes to buying professional software and working with a third-party bank that collects your fees on your behalf, unless you have the paperwork set up and approved, then we can't make that happen for you. And that's going to be an issue, because without having the proper paperwork set up and approved, then you're not considered a tax service. You won't be able to go out and prepare taxes for people. And if you do, you won't be able to do it in the correct way it should be done, by having your fees taken out of their refund by a third-party bank. And so if you don't have that capability, then you must be able to charge people a fee that they're willing to pay out of pocket that they normally wouldn't pay out of pocket, because they have a nice size refund coming that they generally go to different tax services and have those things taken out of their refund with no out-of-pocket expense. So you want to position yourself in the same way as every other tax service that's out here, where people go to, like Jackson Hewitt, H&R Block, or Liberty, or some independent tax services where they can go to get their tax preparation services taken care of without having to pay out of pocket. Because middle class to low income families generally all walk away with nice size refunds. And with all the different changes that's been happening due to COVID, where a lot of these refund situations are much higher and bigger than they was in the past, that means more money in their pocket. So if I got an $8,000 refund, or $10,000 refund, or $12,000 refund, or $15,000 refund, I'm not paying you a dime out of my pocket with that type of money coming. And so if you don't have the capability to have your fees taken out of that type of money, then you just lost a client. And now your chances of staying in business is going to be slim to none if you can't get enough clients who are willing to pay you out of pocket, knowing they get those type of refunds. And you don't want to lowball yourself by charging ridiculous fees to people who walk away with those type of refunds, because that's going to put you out of the business before you get started. Because if you're working from home or you got a commercial location, either way it goes, you have overhead on both sides of that. More so if you rent a commercial location versus working from home. But the bottom line is you can't run a profitable business if you lowballing yourself when it comes to charging these itty bitty ridiculous fees. So you want to be able to charge clients anywhere from $300 to $500 to $700 based on how complex the tax return is, based on how much work is involved in that. Is what that's all about. And I have a standard fee chart that I let clients know that I charge based on the standard fees that you may fall into that category about. When it comes to non-business income, I got a standard fee, which is $495. For people who self-employed and small business, I got a standard fee of $595. So when I let you know those are my standard fees, you got a choice to make. You're either going to pay those fees or you'll go somewhere else to somebody who might be cheaper. But you got to understand, cheaper doesn't equal quality. Cheaper doesn't equal better. So when it comes to trying to save money on a task like this that we do every year, especially for people who required to file a tax return, meaning based on the money I make, based on the filing status I use, I'm required to file a tax return through IRS regulations. B, the person who not required to file a tax return based on they file a status and income, but they file it anyway because it's a benefit to them, because it generates a refund because of the different credits that they are given, which results in a refund. Is the reason why they file a tax return. And so regardless of what side of the fence you fall on when it comes to why you filing a tax return, you definitely want to make sure that you're going to someone you trust, know, like, and trust enough to do business with. Because see, if you narrow-minded and you're just looking at how much it's going to cost, but you ain't looking at the big picture, because see, if you go to the wrong person and give them all your information and they have no intention on doing right by you, now you just paid way more money by going to those type of people than you would have paid by coming to someone who reputable, credible, who has your best interest at heart when it comes to preparing your income tax return for you. And that's the things you got to think about when it comes to where you're going to go and get your taxes prepared at each and every year, especially if you don't already have a tax professional on lockdown that you go to on an annual basis anyway. So when it's all said and done, when my premium coaching bundle promotion, it ends on October 17th, which is Monday, the last day of tax season, the last day we basically do e-filing. That's the last day. And at that same time, we getting ready for the upcoming tax season, because there's a lot of different things that has to be did and programmed into the tax software for the upcoming tax season based on the different changes that's going to take place. So if you want to get started, you want to take action, and you know you're ready, and you got the money to invest in your journey to start your own tax preparation business. Because see, what I do is provide a premium service to aspiring entrepreneurs who want to start their own tax preparation service. And if that's you, reach out to me, 773-782-1320. And if you like my channel, if you like my flow, if you like my content, please subscribe. Please leave me a comment. Please share my videos with others who you believe might see value in the trainings that I have on my site. And I'll see you in my next video.